What is going on, guys? Anger Collections in the house for another video. All right, so today we're gonna talk about this GameStop, and allegedly, like OP over here from the Reddit post, and the employee stole the cards, man. And it's quite a large amount, man, as far as like the cards that he submitted. So a couple of YouTube content creators already made videos about this, but it's very interesting for a lot of us because, especially for me, I've already sent two submissions through GameStop. I mean, it's nothing crazy amount. I think the most expensive ones that I graded was what, a Mana Crypt. That's basically the most expensive card I graded from them. I know it's kind of like a small speculation about like them messing with my card, but it's nothing like this big though. Mr. Guy, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. So I just want to like read the comments so you guys have some idea on what happened. I know maybe some of you guys already saw a couple of videos about this or read on Reddit, but I just want to read so that everyone has some idea on what happened, right? So there's a bunch of cards like Pokemon. So it says there, if you're in Virginia Beach, Virginia, do not grade your cards through GameStop. Like literally, just don't grade your card on GameStop. Not specific store, just don't grade your cards on GameStop. Apparently, there's probably like all of them are in it, you know. But I submitted my cards at the blah 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 mall, GameStop, 115 days ago. That's crazy, and I still haven't gotten them back. That's crazy though. 115 days. This store refuses to answer calls from both customers and other GameStop employees. Trying to reach them, several people, including myself, have lost thousands. So it's not just him. Of dollars in valuable cards. We believe the employees may have stolen them. Wow. After reaching out to the customers, I found that card submissions from November 1, geez, to from February 12, 2025 have all gone missing. So that's crazy because I started grading my cards around November, and I got my first submission and I got my second submission too. The store is blaming FedEx, but after contacting FedEx myself, they confirmed the packages were never even scanned into their system. GameStop customer service has been no help. They just keep telling me to contact the store, which refuses to answer. I personally lost 4,600 worth of cards, and that's, I believe, raw. Imagine if those cards got 10, potentially more value, you know. Throughout the process, I was told to shut up and wait. I've called the store 97 times only to be ignored or dismissed. Going to the store and confronting them is futile as well, due to them dismissing you and telling you to wait as everybody else. Even with GameStop insurance, 200 per card. Now, I didn't really know that the whole insurance thing, 200 per card, because I've been submitting cards like $5, $10 cards. So they're more than welcome to like lose my cards, man, because that's $200. It's crazy, but you know, that's crazy though. As well as many others still lost thousands of dollars. Now, so that's the post, right? And one day ago, there's already a reply, and I'm gonna read that later. I knew the miss was gonna happen at certain spots. Yeah. So I feel like, just a quick thing about this, right? When I first saw it, even before the new reply, right, it was recent, that some spots of GameStop, you know, the employees that are also like collectors or know the value, which majority of them, I mean, Pokemon is very popular even before this boom. And with this hype in Pokemon, you know, people see the money and they can do like some backdoor deals. You know, like there's some recent news that managers selling the pre-orders to their employees, which is kind of like dumb, you know, like I don't know what happened to that, man. But this is very important because there's a lot going on with GameStop because, not to mention GameStop already stopped doing their pre-orders. Now they mentioned about they want more foot traffic in their store, but also the allocation. I think it's more about the allocation. I know, I mean, it's not like Walmart, Target, big, right? But if the big pie, a lot of stores want Pokemon. Same thing is going to happen with GameStop. They're going to share the allocation with other stores. So we talked about pre-orders, man, and it's not just GameStop that are like stopping pre-orders. I saw a recent video from RNG Games. He's stopping the pre-orders. He didn't really say that he's not going to sell his product like at MSRP. It's just the pre-order, because you never know, like as far as like how many products you're gonna get. So it makes sense to not do pre-orders. It doesn't make sense, like for me, I could have sold my Final Fantasy pre-con decks because it was selling for like 500. Now it went down to like 450, 420 now. But I could have sold it. I don't have it yet, but why would I sell it? What if something happened to the product, So like that's a big loss for me because now I can't deliver to my customers, right? So GameStop is really like, there's been a lot of talk about GameStop lately, man. But luckily enough, as far as like PSA submissions, I'm still fortunate enough, although my third submission is still like, it's still somewhere, because their system sometimes, like even if it says like ship to PSA, like you will get like one day that like, when you log in, it's like it's graded already, or like it's headed back to to the store. So it's kind of slow on that part, but as long as it's within 45 days, you don't have to worry. But after that, then you kind of start asking questions, calling them, things like that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, man, this is the reply from who's this? Well, I guess I don't want to mention names, but apparently, look at this. GameStop's Reddit account reached out. Okay, this is new. This is new. I don't think Rattle Pokemon already made a follow up on this issue, right? Here is what they said. We are investigating what happened to the package, which appears stalled at a FedEx facility. The cards were entered into our system. I think this is GameStop, right? And shipped out of the store, not stolen by employees. We will stand behind our guarantee to replace the cards or compensate for the fair value of the cards. No other submissions from this store have been lost. So this is what they're saying. A tiny fraction of orders get lost in the FedEx system or stolen, same as all packages. We're very sorry that customer service has been unresponsive. We've recently launched a new process to more efficiently track submissions and shipments in transit, as well as communicate with customers. We have now communicated this all with the customer. So I think GameStop already reached out to the customer, and then says here, OP, the guy that posts, right? OP is welcome to delete or update their post as they see fit. GameStop's statement should not be taken as proof until there is an update from OP, but it does seem that things are moving in a good direction. Okay, comments will be unlocked if OP decides to update. The main point below still stands. So original comments, Allah, blah blah blah. OP's facts are based on nothing but word of mouth, and all of you are believing it 100%. They have screenshots that show that they have an open order with GameStop, but no specifics other than date. Not even a receipt of how many cards they dropped off. And it's a witch hunt based on OP having a story. So it's really like I don't know, man. This is kind of wild. But as far as the recent reply from GameStop, yeah, they reached out to the OP already. What I don't understand is, Asmodeus, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. What I don't understand is why not send the cards in yourself to be graded? Why pay GameStop and add another point of failure to the chain? That's a great question, man. If you're asking me, right, because I use mainly GameStop for now, right? I think I'm more comfortable, like my first two submission, more comfortable and more convenient for me, And as I'm get get more cards, because right now my first submission was like 8 cards. My second submission it was like 20 cards. Like I jumped up, right? And then my third submission, which I'm still waiting, it was 22 cards, man. So that's like from spending $100, $300, and then $400 because the grading fee went up, right? So it's kind of like more convenient for me. It's like free shipping. They handle everything, and yeah, I completely understand. As far as like mail get lost, GameStop could have, should have. Like they they can easily just steal the cards, swap the cards, all that stuff, and this is like a problem if like the TCG is like booming, and yeah, I mean they see the value, they can do some shenanigan stuff, man. So that's why you take pictures of every card you have. Um, it's I don't know, it's really kind of hard to say, but eventually, if once I get more comfortable with like um cards being submitted, I can probably submit it myself, But for me, using GameStop is really more convenient because I can go there, like grade 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, and also uh, a bigger point on this is like you don't grade like 5,000, even like 1,000 worth of cards, like total. You don't grade like I don't know, man. That's just me. That's just me. Why would you send a card worth $500 or $1,000, right? And send it to GameStop, and maybe the employee doesn't know that it is very expensive, because there's a chance there, right? Once they see the value, oh my God, the one ring or something like that. I don't know. Um, there's a potential right there. Then that's that's why every time I send cards, it's nothing above 200. Like literally, sometimes most of the cards I send is like less than $50, man. Because like the ratio, think about it, the risk, the risk that you're gonna take. So if you send cards $20, right? If you get a 9 or 10, obviously there's like a small bump, right? But obviously if you get a 10, there's like a x2, x3, x4 even on the value. So the you're risking a $20 card that has a potential to get a 9 or a 10. So if you get a 10, awesome, right? And so you're risking that $20 card no matter what. If it gets lost, it's $20, right? And also that now that I learned that GameStop is insured per card 200, that's insane. So lose my cards, it's freaking $5-10. So, and that's why for me, I will never send cards through GameStop. Like let's just say a Gaia's Cradle, a mint Gaia's Cradle. I will never send Mox Diamond, a mint Mox Diamond that has a potential of 9 and 10. Like if I'm gonna send something of that value, I would fly out to PSA and grade those cards. I'm not gonna go there for one card. Obviously, you're gonna collect like multiple of cards, right? And then fly out because the risk you're taking, right? A mint Mox Diamond that has a potential 9 and 10, grading to GameStop, you lose way more money, and like the risk is so high, man. So that's just my opinion with grading through GameStop, FedEx is the worst. I never used them. Me too, man. I've never used FedEx. Love podcast. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Been very busy, bro. Let me read this. I'm in the process listing cards on TCGPlayer. It is a task. Oh yeah, 100%, man. So that's really it. As far as like the main story of this live stream is the because people already made videos about it, about stolen cards. OP said employees stole their cards, but GameStop's already reached out to the OP, and yeah, this is a very recent reply. So that's really that. Hopefully it works well. But yeah, I mean, as far as how's it going, right? Very, very busy. And some of you guys already know that I added eBay, and and my first auction, I don't know if it went well, but I sent those cards already. I shipped out my first cards. Auctions, I guess it went well. I don't know. I mean, it's 10 days, so it was just like four sports cards, but I feel like I'm gonna get a hang of this FedEx eBay thing, because I can literally abuse eBay and just sell just random stuff that I can sell on TCGPlayer, man. I don't know, foreign cards, signed cards, foil cards, things like that. Bundle cards, or like mystery box, things like that, mystery packs. I'm gonna really, really abuse eBay on that area, and yeah, I think it went well. I have a few questions, obviously, that I need to learn as far as like shipping goes. I actually I bought a freaking bubble, like the bubble wrap. I never use bubble wrap, man, but now I feel like sending slab cards. I think I need a bubble wrapper, so it's more protected in the bubble mailer, right? So it's like extra protection, obviously. There's all kinds of insurance for higher end stuff to make sure it gets to the destination. Also, special companies who handle transportation for very expensive items. Yes. Any tips on listing on TCGPlayer? I love podcasts, bro. I mean, I'm like old school, man. One by one. That's how I list. Um, that's how I list my cards. It's like, yeah, I mean, sleeve it up and then list it one by one, honestly. And if something sells, uh, I just relist them. So let's just say, so how I list on my TCGPlayer is, if I have like a play set, right, of an expensive card, or even like a $5, anything above $5, uh, or even like $2, honestly. Um, I never list like four of each or eight of each if I have those amount. I only list one, right? Let's just say, apparently I have, I don't know, like Shieldred. I have a playset of Shieldred. I will only list one copy, right? I will never list all four. Um, so if I sold one, I will pull it and then put that pack on a certain area, to where after I finish all the packing, shipping, I will then relist that card to my inventory, in that way, to prevent someone buying out all my copies. I don't know, if the card goes up, it spike, things like that. So that kind of prevents you from getting, you know, people like buying out all your copies, right? So that's one thing. I know it takes more time, but once you get used to it, I think it's okay. But when on the cards that I have, like 40, 50, and I usually have those for like the commons and uncommons that are worth more than the TCG low. Those ones, it's okay to list like 8, 12, 24, especially like full art lands. You don't normally sell a lot of basic lands, full art, but they sell pretty well. I mean, it's basic lens, so that's one of the tips with listing. Don't list all of your expensive stuff, all the amount. Just list like one copy. So so yeah. Steve Keenan, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. I mostly buy off eBay. Oh, okay. uh put the slabs in a box if you're worried about damage. Oh yeah, I think there's probably a you can buy from Amazon, like something like the it fits like the PSA slab up. But for now, I'm like bubble mailer, man. I'm just really starting. And also, I messaged you, Mr. Guy, about like combined shipping. There's a customer that messaged me, and also buying buying labels through eBay. So those are kind of like still new to me. Hey, told you so. Oh, why can I click this one? Is it slowing down? There you go. BV Luminous, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Stolen cars at GameStop. Yep, it's gonna happen. If the TCG is booming, they see the value. They can swap cards, swap their collection to a potential PSA 9, PSA 10, and then the customer will blame PSA, things like that. It's going to happen, bro. Um, I've paid more for cards on TCG just to get all four in one spot. Oh, okay. There you go. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. I bought extra cards on TCG to get better shipping. Yeah, yeah. I mean, customers bundle their order like a lot to save shipping, especially when they're buying. Like, I just sold. If you guys missed my short video, I'm kind of starting to show some of the cards I sold, like daily. Like this morning, bro, it's like 1,400 weekend, bro. 1,400 weekend sale. I didn't show all of the cards I sold, but just the highlights. I sold two Dockside Extortionists. I sold Elish Norn, the Ferection, which is like 130. Um, some Marvel cards, Orborg. But the weekend, that was one successful weekend, man. $1,400 in 2 days. So yeah, it's a big sale, man. So that's kind of like what I'm starting to do is maybe in the 6 a.m., 8 a.m. Short video. I'm gonna do like a short video about like some of the highlight orders. Maybe someone buy like a bunch of cards, and there's a bunch. Like the Moth Dust Changeling, somebody bought like 15 copies. Probably, I think it's like because of that new Mops Dragon. Probably, because remember, Changeling is also a dragon. Think about that. So that's I'm gonna do that more often. I'll hit you up in the Discord about combining and eBay labels. Yeah, because like I use I use my phone a lot. I never use laptop, man. I know some of you guys just use laptop. It's more convenient. It's much better, but I don't know, man. I'm just comfortable with just everything. I use my phone like on everything. Take pictures, listing, everything. But on my phone, it says there, get shipping label. Like it says there like purchase label through through eBay. So that's kind of like the thing. If I click that, does it like print like the label itself so I can just pack it and then put the label on top? Maybe it's that one. I never tried it, so it's kind of like new to me. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you have to get a PC. You have to get a PC. I have a laptop, man. I have a laptop. Maybe when I get to your level, Mr. Guy over here, his setup is like crazy, man. Everything has the weight. I mean, the scale, the printer, the everything is like maybe if I get to that level, because right now eBay for me, man, very new. Like I said, I just sold 4 cards on my first auction, so it's kind of cool. I was like, oh well, I was like, yeah, more money, eBay, right? But I'm gonna experience more on that one. But I'm still mainly on TCGPlayer, because like it's kind of like extra orders, man. Especially it's like bubble mailer. Man, it's like that's like four bubble mailers extra, and I'm now thinking if I if I list 100 items, 100 items all 10 days, I'm gonna have to ship that. I'm gonna have to ship all that 100 items the next day, man. Because me, I don't want to see any like hanging orders, man. I ship everything the next day. I don't wait 48, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, man. But I think I'm gonna put maybe like four or five cards and then auction it, right? So it's kind of like consistent that way. But for now, it's mostly all auctions, but eventually I'm gonna do some card lots, so like a buy it now stuff. So yeah, it's kind of cool, but yeah. So that's really it, man. I just want to like talk about this whole GameStop. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's like, it's kind of making GameStop this bad. I mean, it's going to happen, man. It's not just all of a sudden, GameStop is like doing this. I mean, I know they're like in the highlight right now. Yeah, a lot of things happening in GameStop, man. Stores are closing. Managers like doing some crazy deals. Backdoor deals. Under the table, and those are all bad. Those are all bad, man. Now they're stopping pre-orders because they want more traffic. Foot traffic, which kind of makes sense. They want people to get into their store, but I think it's more about the allocation, man. Like you can't just you know it's not like Walmart, Target, man. It's like this massive company. I mean, I don't know their allocation, but I'm pretty sure they have a good amount for pre-orders as well. Can you list auto altered cards on TCGPlayer? What is the advantage of eBay versus TCGPlayer? Well, I love podcasts. I just recently started eBay, so obviously I'm still going to lean more on TCGPlayer because it's heavily focused on TCG, cards. So as far as like altered cards, if you want to list that on TCGPlayer, it's gonna be like on the damage category. You can probably price it at like the same price at a regular card, but you have to take a picture of it. Let's just say you have an expensive foil, OG foil, retro foil, something, and it's signed. In TCGPlayer, a signed card is considered damage, but if you take a picture of the card and list it as, let's just say, a light play, and people will see that, then it will kind of make sense. Oh, okay, um, it is damage per TCGPlayer, but you have a picture that it's really not a damage card, but it's a signed card. So people will see that. But for me, I usually stay away with altered cards, signed cards, foreign cards, things like that. Even foil cards, like regular foil. So because it's very slow sale. It takes a while, like literally. Signed cards, it's a very niche, man. So you save those cards to eBay, and that's basically what I'm doing. Slab cards. I mean, I guess you can technically sell slab cards on TCGPlayer. Same thing. You got to take a picture, but you know, I don't know if someone will buy like a PSA grade card on TCGPlayer. Like maybe some people are doing that, but I rather just like save it for eBay. So yeah, what is the advantage of eBay versus TCGPlayer? I guess you you gotta just separate it, honestly. Like the stuff that you can't sell on TCGPlayer, like those cards, slow sellers, you can auction it. And that's one of the other thing too, is like on eBay you can auction stuff, 7 days, 10 days, and yeah, some you probably win, some probably lose, man, because it's an auction. Especially if you're like just starting like me, you can sell like a $20 card for like $5. Oh man, unless I haven't like really looked into it, the whole reserve thing, reserve value, if it's not meant. But I don't know, man. I just like to just throw it in there, 7, 10 days auction, and just let it be. Because, like I said, for me, it's not that I don't care about those cards. It's because like I can't sell it on my TCGPlayer, so I can just like, hey, here you go, just random. What is this? Max speed foil. You can buy it now, cards this, or auction it. It's up to you. So that's my strategy. Can't do auctions on TCGPlayer. Yep, you can't. I think eBay has the take offers option as well. Yes, I had offers on the cards that I have auctions. So that's a cool option as well. And the whole buying labels through eBay, you can do that. But I don't have the scale yet, so you can put the weight. But for now, I mean, I don't have the whole printer thing yet. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have to like print it on my printer. So I mean that works. I'm not like Mr. Guy yet, level to where he has like all the setup, 2, 3 screens, three eBay stores, all that stuff. I don't have that one yet, but because I don't want to, um, I don't want to like overdo eBay. I want to like just slowly but surely, because I'm still 95% TCGPlayer, everything through TCGPlayer, because I don't want to slow down my TCGPlayer. I really want to reach 50,000 completed sales, man, this year, which I think I'm gonna hit for sure. I'm definitely gonna hit 50,000 completed sales, man. Just thinking about it, man. All 50,000, packed, ship by me. That's insane, man. Anger. That's just my eBay set. My TCGPlayer setup is in my basement. Oh my God! See, there you go. That's what I'm saying, man. You got all the good stuff, man. He's all set up, but for me, whatever works right now, it's working fine. I'm not in a rush. This, as long as we're getting paid, bills are getting paid, and process is smooth. We're learning. We're making mistakes. We're learning. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun experience once I um, build my eBay store as well. I'm thinking of different things, like I said, stuff that I can't sell, or you can really experiment on eBay, man. Like eBay lots or MTG lots, land lots, some random play sets that you can sell for $1, things like that. Buy it now stuff. Um, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be fun for sure. So just just adding eBay, man. Just adding eBay. Well, another computer and system. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, that's it. So that's really it, man. Just want to go live really quick. Nothing is really popping on my head. I know they've shown more cards. I think. No, that's in Tarkir. Yeah, the Tarkir set. The commanders we talked about, some of the cards, and then I think I saw like commander decks from Edge of Eternities. So they shown some of the what's coming out. So and, Final Fantasy. It's still Final Fantasy. A lot of people already saying don't pre-order, which obviously, I mean, at these high prices, man, it doesn't make sense. Why? I don't know. It's gonna get reprinted, or it's gonna it'll be in print, especially the regular decks. So yeah, that's just really what happened last week. Nothing too crazy. unless I'm missing it something. I don't know. Well, the Chicago, the Magic on Chicago happened last week. So, was there like a pro tour? Was that a pro tour? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because like usually when there's like a pro tour, there's like a deck that's like the champion, and usually that deck usually is like some of the cards there will like spike. So you gotta stay in, you gotta stay in the news, man. Do you sell at any card shows? Not yet, not yet, and that's what I really want to do is do live shows. Eventually, once I get more of Pokemon slabs, I will start doing shows. And but the thing is, before I do that, I really want to have singles Pokemon, some probably some sealed products, and the minimum like 50 to 100 slabs, because you can't just go there like 20 slabs. And also like a capital, because typically when you do shows, obviously you're gonna sell cards, but it's more on like you as a store buying cards, man. That's like the name of the game when you're doing live shows, is buying collection. That's where you get your inventory. If you sell cards, you sell cards. I mean, you do that anyway, at home. But when you do shows, you buy inventory, you buy collections. Yes, what's this? PT Landlords One. Huh? PT Landlords One? What's PT Landlords? Part time landlords one. So that's let's see. I don't know what else, man. Yeah, I mean that's really that. I'm finishing all of my bulk right now. Um, like this, I'm filling these up. These are all just bulk. I'm gonna sell it. Yeah, I'm almost done with my bulk. I'm trying to like go through all of this, man. All of the old sets. I'm going through them, all the commons that I can sell, all the uncommons. I'm saving all of them. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to like clean up, and then yeah, domain overlords was domain. Oh, Pro Tour Landlords one. Not now I get it. Pro Tour Landlords. What in the world? Domain overlords. Pro Tour Aether Drift. Oh, okay, okay. Overlords. Was that a red card or something? Overlords. Domain. Domain is like 5 colors, right? I don't know, but it could be a red. Red. I have to like look it up, man. I'm slacking, because this morning, bro, I sent like how many did I send bubble mailers? I think I had like 15 or 18. Man, I lost count, bro. 15 to 18 bubble mailers this morning. Holy shit! Like I said, $1,400 $1,400 weekend. So, man, that was a lot of work, man. I think I woke up like 11 or 12 a.m. Whew, my God. Oh, Duskmorn had an overlord for each color. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Duskmorn. Yeah, I didn't have any Duskmorn, man. I think those are like some of the set that I skipped. I didn't even like commander decks. I didn't even buy Bloomborough too. I kind of skipped Bloomborough. I just bought like some commander decks. The squirrel. That's about it. So the EV on Dustborn cards looks bonkers. Yeah, now. Yeah, now. Because now it's like a lot of people are, like me, skip on the set. So some of the singles are harder to find. Now that it's like some of the cards are in demand. So yeah, that's really that, man. I'm thinking of other news that I may have read on Reddit, or like some YouTube content creator, because like right now I'm I'm kind of like not just Magic anymore. I'm more of like Pokemon as well, because I mean it's all about like right now it's pre-orders, low allocation. Yeah, that's like kind of like the talk of the town. Um, and then this thing really popped up because like it's GameStop, and if you see more and more about GameStop, some shenanigans, man, it's like, yeah, it's yeah, everyone's gonna talk about it. I think I'm gonna go for collecting a master set of Phyrexia All Will Be One. Oh, that's a cool set to do a master set. Um, yeah, with all the Phyrexia and all, even the step and complete foil. It looks cool though. The step and complete. Like I said, I sold the Ellis Schnorn. I actually thought it was like $30-$40 card, but when I listed that card, I was like, oh shit, it's a freaking $130-$140 card, man. It's insane. So yeah. As far as band card goes, I think I have one more Dockside Extortionist borderless, and I think I still have one Commander Masters Jewel Lotus, one English and one Japanese. Yeah, so as far as like band cards, because I already sold everything, even the Mana Grip one. So yeah, sell at the hype, man. Like they could be unbanned. That's fine, but man, I'm not gonna wait on that speculation, man, because the risk is much higher. If they get if they kept it banned, then boom, product's gonna tank. So might as well just sell it now, it rubs off the cards, no joke. Huh? No joke. What is it? The Phyrexia? Like sleeve where can scuff the symbols of. Oh, you mean the step incomplete? The actual foiling? Oh, that's crazy. Um yeah, I don't in my deck I don't play foils, man. Um it's either, yeah, step and complete foils. Yeah, it's either all foil deck, like the level one foil deck that I made. It's either all everything foil or none of them is foil. So that's kind of like my thing with foils, because it's like it's some of them will feel thick when you shuffle, um, and some of them will like bend. So it's kind of like weird when shuffling. But yeah, so that's just me though. That's just me. I know some of you guys have like mix of like foils, non-foils, because if you're playing like a bling out deck, some of the expensive cards don't have foil. Like just say dual lands. There's no foil dual lands. Some reserve list, doesn't have any foil. So yeah. I mean that's really that, man. Anything what's happening with you guys this past weekend? Um, hmm. I want to show you guys this. Is crazy. I saw this one. I've had this like a very long time ago, and this is very interesting. I put this on auction, probably Saturday or Sunday. No, I think it was Saturday. This is like sports cards. Look at this. This is the Gatorade Michael Jordan, and there's 6 of them. So you got the 91, right? And then 92. So 93. The first three-peat. And then I got the second three-peat, the 96, 97, and then the 98. So I've had this like a long time ago, man. So same thing on TCGPlayer. I can't sell this shit, man. But now I just put it on auction, 7 days. Hey, have at it, man. Have at it. These are not like good condition. Some of them are like ding or dirty. But if someone wants to collect these ones, I mean they're Michael Jordans. You know, um, yeah. I mean they're not mint or anything, but yeah, these are the random stuff, man. Random stuff you can sell on eBay. I don't know how much they will be though. And also, this is cool. I had this like for a long time too. So these ones, these are currently in auction on my eBay. Look at this. Uh, those Jordans will sell easy. Yeah, I mean, it's Michael Jordan. And like I said, I don't care how much they will sell. I mean, it's an auction. Could be $1, $2, $5, 1,000. Who knows? I had this one too. Look at this. I got this one in like a random box right there. It's like I totally forgot about it. So I just, you know what? This is kind of cool. You know, Pokemon's hot. You know, and these are empty wrappers, base unlimited base set, empty wrappers, all three art. You know, you got the Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. I had this on the first boom of Pokemon because I when I bought a collection, there's like so much of this. Uh, I think I may have like some probably other stuff. I don't know. I could have more of this, but these are like damaged, open, no cards, just wrappers. Just put it on auction. 7, 10 days. I don't care. $5. They will sell. Pokemon Boom, right? It's kind of cool display in all 3-pack art. So I'm literally sifting through thousands of basketball cards right now. Just pulled a Larry Bird. There you go. Nice, man. Sports card, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, eBay. I'm gonna really abuse eBay with all these random stuff. And yeah, just put it on auction, sell it, man. Some of the playmats too that I have. Some of the jumbo cards. Oh my god, jumbo cards, bro. So yeah, that's really it, man. I just wanted to go live really quick about the whole GameStop story, and yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any videos. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.